What's up, guys? FrugalBC here. Today, I want to talk about Balancer DeFi and just kind of give some of my first impressions of this DeFi protocol. And can you make money on it? Hey, what's up, guys? FrugalBC. Today, we are looking at the Balancer DeFi protocol. I'm going to walk through my experience with it so far. And then later on, in about 30 days or so, I'll give an update on how it's going. In the meantime, really love it if you hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed to the channel already. And thanks everyone who's subscribed so far. We keep growing every week, so I'd like to see that. And just to help the little algorithm along, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button too, I'd appreciate that on the video. Not many people downvote, that's a good thing, so cool. Well, let's get into it. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so here we are at the Balancer. This is version 2 of Balancer. I put 45, well, I put 50 in, but because of fees and stuff, it ends up being less. But so this is Balancer. Balancer basically lets you look at, I'm going to scroll down a little bit before we get to my own stuff. What Balancer does is basically you have, these are almost like mutual funds for crypto liquidity mining. As you can see, there's a ton of different kinds. Balancer has their own token, which you also earn by keeping funds in the protocol. You can do Bitcoin ETH, wrapped Bitcoin, wrapped ETH. That one's popular on here. Balance with wrapped ETH, DAI, US dollar coin, US dollar token, all the stable coins, sort of a little stable coin mix there. ETH and DAI, et cetera, et cetera. There's tons of these. And so when I researched through, and you can't even see them on here, and you can sort by APR, I chose Graph and US dollar token because it had, at the time, it was like 117%. That's been going down. But the idea here is you have pools of 2 different tokens, and then there's through liquidity mining, you make gains on those tokens. One thing so let's just walk through how it goes. So you sign up and you can choose between Ethereum or Polygon. Polygon has a very limited selection of coins, so I wouldn't recommend it, even though I'm pretty sure the fees are going to be less, because that's one thing I'm going to talk about. And what I did here, I'm going to move this a little bit, is I connected my Coinbase wallet here. Yeah, that doesn't work either. And so once you connect your Coinbase wallet, what you have to do is first you have to have whatever coin that you want to put in the pool, at least one of the coin. I'll explain a little bit more about that later. But you have to have the coin or coins that you want to put into the balancer on your Coinbase wallet or whatever other wallet. There's a few other wallets supported. I like Coinbase. Other people like MetaMask. I have that too, but I usually use Coinbase wallet. And you have to have enough Ethereum to invest. Now, this was a sticking point, and I almost didn't do it because the Ethereum fees were so high. Not sure how that's going to change with the London hard fork, but you can check out my video about the London hard fork above. And so it cost me a lot. So I want to put $50 in. This is kind of my experimental amount, that if I lose $50, it's going to suck, but not so much that I'm going to be really mad about it. And usually you're not, usually with these things, you're not going to lose all your money. You just might go down a little bit, but you could. So I think that's an important caution. And then what you have to do is then send it to Balancer. And this is the annoying part. So I'll just pick one as an example. So let's say I want to do this one. So what I would do is, if I have it in my Coinbase wallet, then I would hit max. And here's the neat part. So I just chose wrapped Bitcoin and wrapped ETH. Now, if I had wrapped Bitcoin, that's all I would actually need. And what I would do is put max, and then when you invest it, it automatically converts it to the other protocol and then invests it. So now the issue here is that you need ETH, and you need ETH twice, once to send it to here, and then another for the mining fee. And that really sucks because that adds up a lot. So I spent almost $20 doing this. Now, the returns will mean that eventually, especially at 100%, if it stays there, and I don't think it will, but eventually I'll earn a lot of that money. I'll earn that money back, and then I'll profit from this. So it's okay, but it sucks. Like I didn't have to do that with, I didn't have that problem with Cake DeFi because I was sending Bitcoin and the fees were very minimal. I didn't have that problem with what else did I use? Oh, with Yieldy, there's like tiny little transaction fees on Algorand. So, you know, this is a continuing problem for Ethereum, and I really hope they fix it. But I do like that it balances like that. So, okay, so that's that. And let me go back. And so let's talk about my pool here. So this is what they show me. And this is what I don't like. For one, you're supposed to earn balancer tokens as this goes about its business. And I'm clicking on here. I can't even see, I can't even open my balance. I can't even open the little box. I could the first time I invest, the first day I invested, I could open that. And now I can't. This has said this recent activity. That said that since I've started. And I don't see anywhere where it tells me, yeah, there's APR, there's balance and value. It shows the invest. Well, this is all other people's. I don't care about other people's. Oh, wait, my transactions. I didn't see that. But yeah, no, this just tells me what I invested. So there's nothing that tells me if I'm, you know, how much I've gained or like what. So all the other ones have like, oh, you earned this much, you earned that much. This one doesn't have that, which I find pretty annoying. It has this little graph, which is fine, but you know, I actually want to know how much I'm making. So all I know is that this has been going up and down, and that's related to the price. What I would really like to see is like you earn this much through liquidity mining, and it would be in graph or US dollar token. That would help me a lot. Right now, I know the price is fluctuating, so this number is fluctuating. And so that's fine, but I don't know what I'm earning. That irritates me a lot. So I don't know. I think a lot of things need to get fixed on this website before it's useful. I don't, it's fine. I made this little experiment. I want to see how it does. And we'll check on it in 30 or 60 days. We'll give it some time to bake and see how it's going. But there's a lot of things that I would want in a DeFi platform that these don't have. So I hope that APR ends up holding true, or even if it's like 80%, like that's a pretty good return. This little chunk of money over 3 or 4 years would really grow to something. If you think about, you ever hear the penny trick with compounding interest, where if it doubles every day, you know, we have $1 million by like 2 months or something like that, whatever it is. When you have something that's going to double even in a year's time, that's pretty good. And I would put if it works out, and this holds true, I'll put a ton more money in it. But like I need some proof that I'm actually earning, and I have no proof of that. I don't know what I'm earning. This is being in the dark. I can't understand this at all. So maybe I'm missing something. If you guys know, leave a comment below and let me know what I'm missing, because I would really like to see it. Let's switch back. I mean, I guess that's my overall thoughts about Balancer, is that, and this is version 2, so I should have had, this is my problem with crypto in general, is that it's almost never made with the user in mind. It's always like engineers designing things for engineers. And when crypto really gets it right is when they think about the end user and make it something that the average person who doesn't have a computer science degree can use. This one, I would say, this doesn't have the problem of being inaccessible. It just doesn't have the kind of data I would want as a user to know what my investments are doing. Everyone's going to want that. So why it isn't in there, I don't know, because other DeFi platforms that I use have that. So I guess I'm getting a little repetitive, but we'll see what happens in a month or two, and check back. In the meantime, you know, if you haven't subscribed, I really love you to subscribe so you can see that future video. And hit the like button if you agree. If you don't agree, I don't know, hit the downvote, or leave me a comment. Just leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Maybe if you had a lot of experience with Balancer, let me know. I'd really love to hear it. And that's all for this show. See you next time.